Hello, welcome to Books Up Close. My name is Chris Lloyd. I hope you're doing well. If you saw the last video, you may or may not know that I am releasing these little reviews of books in both video form on YouTube and in the podcast feed. If you're new to this channel, welcome. There's loads of reviews on here that you can look at, but I also now have a podcast that you can listen to, subscribe to it, where I talk to authors about their work and we do close readings of it. But in these little videos, I'm just going to do quick reviews of books that I'm reading and drop them in both the podcast feed and the YouTube feed. Today, I'm talking about this slender little book called Hunchback by Saou Ichikawa. And the cover is pretty startling. And this book is 97 pages. So let's call it a novella. Let's call it a long short story if you want. Here's Freddie. If you're watching the video, you can see the cat. So I don't know whether you want to switch to video form when he's here, because he likes to be involved with the videos. This book is quite startling. In the inside cover, it says the first book by a physically disabled author to win Japan's most prestigious literary award. And the book is about disability, it's about desire, it's about writing, it's about a lot of things at the same time. You can just see the side of Freddie's face here. The main character is a woman called Saou Ichikawa, and she has this congenital muscular condition that means she has extremely curved spine. She's also on a ventilator, and she's basically kind of confined to her bed in this hospice center. And in this hospice center, she spends most of her time online. She's doing like a kind of online course in like cultural theory that she's studying. She's also writing kind of various things for online outlets. She is writing kind of erotica stories like under a pen name that she's publishing. She's also like tweeting a lot under a fake name. So most of the time she spent in this kind of online world, and the book is really good on toggling back and forth between kind of living in the online space, right, and kind of writing whatever you want in that world, pretending to be someone else or being a whole other person. And then the book then shuttles back to the protagonist's condition in her bed, having to like deal with her condition in all of its complexity and all of its pain. Like you really feel the intensity of the body in this story. She's really, really good at writing the body and how sensation is moving through her as she's writing, thinking, feeling. You find out very quickly that her parents basically kind of own the hospice center, so she has no need to pay for any kind of bills in that regard. She's got loads of money that they left her. So when she does work online, she kind of writes copy for people. All of the money goes to charity. She gives it all away instantly. And the first half of the book, you're kind of unsure, I guess, where the plot is going. We're very much in her mind. And honestly, I didn't care about it. I didn't want plot. I just wanted to live in her mind because it's so visceral and interesting and funny and emotional. There's so much going on. I don't want to make it sound too intense. Like, it is very funny at times. And then one of the kind of carers comes in and he has a dialogue with her. He's basically seen some of her online writing and he knows it's her. And she offers him a kind of proposal. From there, the story kind of unravels. And I don't really want to say too much because the ending was really shocking. And I read it one way, other people read it another way. And actually, I think there are more questions to be asked about the ending than some of the reviews have suggested, I think. I don't know. I feel like Ichikawa is doing something interesting. So if you've read it, please like get in touch with me because I want to talk about it. I don't think the surface reading of the ending does enough justice. I think the writer is too clever to just do. I'm not going to say too much because I don't want to ruin it for you. But this book is so good on the intersections of disability and desire, the intersections of sexuality and the body and gender and class and social position and all these things. Like, I don't know how she does that in 97 pages, but anyway, she does. There's a really incisive critique in there about, you know, the kind of literary world's obsession with books, and it really got me, it took me aback because I was like, oh no, that's me. This kind of idea of, you know, where we kind of fetishize the physical book, right, over an electronic version or an e-reader or an audiobook. And she was like, I do not have that luxury. I cannot value the physical book because I can't hold it. I can't physically hold it in that way. So every time someone aestheticizes, fetishizes the physical, but you're doing some kind of damage to her as a disabled person. And like, that was a really useful, incisive critique that I was like, I need to think about this for a little while. So yeah, the book does a whole range of things. Like, I would have loved it to be longer, like I really would, but you know me, I love a short book. So if you can do something in 100 pages and just kind of go in, do the stuff, leave, like, I'm always going to be a fan of that. So Hunchback by Saou Ichikawa is definitely a recommend from me. Please go buy it in whatever form is best for you, and let me know what you think. If you're watching, please comment below on YouTube. If you're listening to the podcast, please send me a message on Instagram or via the feedback form. I would love to hear from you. Until next time, happy reading, look after yourselves, stay well.